It's been months since I've been on YouTube. Even the algorithm has probably forgotten about me now. I really should apologise. Thing is, I can't exactly call it a crisis, and I haven't done enough work to call it a burnout. But I think I really need to change where this channel is going, because I've fallen into a trap. And it's a trap I've seen lots of YouTubers fall into. You see, as soon as you start getting serious numbers on YouTube, anybody reviewing tech gets inundated with boxes of free stuff that companies want you to sell. And it's really difficult to resist, because who doesn't like free stuff? It also gives you the content you need to make even more videos. But that's a vicious circle, because it's all sales bullshit. You don't really need all this stuff that YouTubers are trying to sell you. And if we're honest, it's very unlikely to make your videos more cinematic. So I'm not going to do it anymore. Ta-da! In the last 4 months, while I haven't been making any videos, I've had 73 offers of free kit. At least it's free if I agree to make a review video. I counted all the emails, and they weren't all from little Chinese companies you've never heard of. So when you watch YouTube and you notice that all the tech reviewers publish a review about the latest must-have gadget all on the same day, ask yourself why. And I'd suggest it's almost impossible to stay impartial no matter how hard you try. I've watched some YouTube personalities, even those I really admire, and they struggle with this. You see, once you've accepted the kit, you've then got a relationship with the company, and it's really difficult to break that relationship with, say, a bad review you know they'll hate. Because if people stop sending you kit, you've then got no content for your channel. So I've made a personal decision to change direction a bit. I don't want to sit here repeatedly telling you how good the latest gadget is, because in the bigger scheme of things, having the latest gear isn't even close to being an important factor in making your videos more cinematic. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably still talk about new kit if I think you'll be interested, but I'll only do that if I've personally bought it, used it, or if I can't afford that, I'll borrow it from a third party, just not the manufacturer. And even then, I only really want to talk about those gadgets that bring something new or inventive to the table. While I've been watching lots of YouTubers trying to persuade us all that we need this latest toy to make our productions more cinematic, I realised that what we've done is devalue the word cinematic. Now it's just meaningless sales pitch. Let me ask you a question. Does anyone make a bad camera anymore? I'm ignoring JVC, obviously. Almost every proper camera you buy today can probably record 4K at 422 and 10-bit, sometimes even in RAW, but usually with some flavour of a log gamma, which means it's not that difficult to make any camera look very similar to any other camera. I'm a big fan of Cinematch, by the way, which does most of the hard work for you and is now available as a plugin for Final Cut. I'm not trying to persuade you to buy it. So am I saying what camera you use doesn't matter? Well, sort of, yes. Obviously, if you're making the latest Bond movie, you probably wouldn't choose to shoot it with a Sony A1. But the differences between that £6,000 camera and a £75,000 Sony Venice 2 are probably more to do with form factor, ergonomics and professional facilities than ultimate picture quality. So what do you really need to make your videos more cinematic? Well, I doubt you need to buy more stuff. I'd say it's about knowing how to get the best from whatever camera you've got. It's knowing how to use light to create and enhance the mood. It's about choosing the right lens to capture that light in the most effective, pleasing way. Making sure every bit of movement is motivated and framing every shot so that you're controlling the viewer's attention and emotion. Most important of all, it's about the care you take and ultimately the content. If you want to make your videos more cinematic, tell a good story and provoke emotions. I think I'd like this channel to be more about the skills you need to do that. So I am going to start making videos again. But I'm not going to tell you to buy anything because you probably don't need it. But while you're here, have you seen this fantastic new thing?